Premier is here. Premier Heating and Air is offering rebates starting at $1,000 with the purchase of a new heating and air system. Upgrade your system before the summer heat is here. Premier Heating and Air offering free Wi-Fi thermostats included with the purchase of a heating and air system. And now pay just $89 for a system checkup. Experience the Premier difference today. Or log on to dublin.premierishere.com. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
I'm KB, and I'm here with Don Carswell.
Hey KB, this is yet another First Responders First Friday here at Dublin Chevy GMC Nissan. We started doing this back in February, something we've been thinking about for a while, and we just felt like we wanted to reach out to all our first responders here and do something for them. So we've been feeding them. We started this in February, and this month we're doing a little special, and we're gonna we upped the ante. We've been serving them hamburgers, and last month we served them hamburgers. We've been serving hamburgers and hot dogs, and we upped it to brats last time instead of hot dogs, because we all know everyone likes a brat better than a hot dog. And so this month we knew that we weren't going to be doing it next month, so we'd have a little savings there because July 4th is on the first Friday and we won't be open on that day. So what we did this time is we partnered with A.B. Lee, and they hooked us up with a great deal on some of those great A.B. Lee's ribeyes. And so we're feeding all our first responders today ribeyes and baked potatoes. And we're going to have some rolls. And then, of course, today is also very important in two ways. It's D-Day, obviously, which was the most important day of the 20th century, but it's also National Donut Day. And so we partnered with the folks down at Williamson's, and we have some of the best donuts available in town as well for dessert. So we're excited. The guys will start coming in here shortly. They like to eat. We all like to eat. So we're excited. It's just a way for us to do a little bit of giving back. It's small for considering what all these guys do and ladies do, and so that's what we're going to do today.
That sounds awesome. So what inspired this? Was this your idea? Was this some of your employees' idea? What made y'all want to do this?
Well, I've been thinking about doing something like this for years. We've done different things, and quite honestly, so our dealership group has owned this store since 2003, so we've been here 22 years. I've been here for almost 15 years. Hats off to James Dill, who you know. James started a lot of community involvement when he was here years ago as the GM, when Locke Wilford took over, and Locke will be bebopping around here. Miss Elaine's in the background putting this together. If you see something like this set up in this town, there's a good chance Elaine and Wilford is involved in it. She is the best at setting up for events. But they took it another ante, and so we've done a lot of things with United Way and with other organizations around town. And so I got thinking about this a few years ago, and I said, you know, we want to keep our outreach. As part of our mission is for people to have a good experience while they're buying a car from us, and for our dealership to take that in turn and try to help people's life experience in our town. So where can we do that? Different places. We got involved with breast cancer awareness, and I had thought that this would be something to do, something for law enforcement, for first responders, for folks that put themselves in harm's way for us every day. And I finally put pen to paper and came up with this idea, and I said, well, you know, we spend this on advertising, we spend this on advertising, do we do this and this? Let's just take some of that and do this and make it something tangible. So we just came up with the idea, and I'm sure I'm not the first dealership to do it or the first business to do it, and I'm sure I saw something somewhere because we're all copycats. And we just thought it was a good thing to do, and so we finally put it in motion.
So do you have any special first responders that comes to mind? Any family or friends or anybody who inspires you?
Well, my brother-in-law was a first responder here for a long time. He's a mechanic now, but when I first met my wife, my brother-in-law was actually on the ICE squad here, so he was at risk all the time with the sheriff's department. And I've had other friends, and one of my best friends actually worked with us for a while, and it's hard to believe we just experienced the 3rd anniversary of him getting killed in the line of duty. He was actually serving warrants and was involved in a car wreck and got killed. So I think every one of us has got someone we know that's been touched in some way or another in law enforcement, whether they've been hurt, whether someone has had a loss, or we just know they're out there on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's a great answer, and definitely everybody is touched by someone, and even if they don't know someone specific, we're all helped every single day by these people. So thank y'all so much for going out of your way and really shedding light on these awesome workers, because we couldn't do day-to-day without them.
No, we couldn't, and they're under a lot of pressure. People with cameras everywhere now, and I couldn't imagine working under that pressure all the time. And for what someone pointed out this morning about what they see on a daily basis and what they come in contact with car wrecks and crime scenes and all. It takes a special person to do it, and we're blessed to have a great group of people here.
All right, well, do you have anything else to say?
Just, if you see that out there and you have a friend or family in law enforcement in our area, it doesn't have to be Lawrence County, it doesn't have to be Dublin, it could be Wrightsville, it could be Johnson County. We actually had some EMTs from, I believe it was Sandersville was in town and heard about it a couple of times ago and showed up, and they're all welcome. People at the I consider a first responder, the emergency room people at Fairview, the people in security and emergency at the VA, and they're all welcome. We're not going to sit here and say, no, you don't qualify. If they're in the line of duty, wherever, any of the surrounding counties, if they're passing through and want to pop in, our goal is to do this every first Friday. If Friday happens to be a holiday or something, that first Friday we're not going to have it. But other than that, we're going to have it every first Friday is our goal going forward. So, and hopefully we'll continue to grow and get responses. We've been averaging somewhere between 80 and 100 people, which has been awesome. I didn't know what kind of. We prepare for 100 or more, and you just don't know what's going to show up, but we all like food, so.
I know that's right.
Yep.
We definitely all like food. So you heard it here first. First responders, everybody's welcome every first Friday of the month. I'm here with Sheriff Larry Dean. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you came to this event today?
Well, my name's Larry Dean. I'm Sheriff of Lawrence County. This is my 3rd term as Sheriff of Lawrence County. Don Croswell out here has been taking great care of us the last 4 or 5 months. And I'm so proud to see everybody supporting Lawrence County like they do. We just had a drowning here, down here on our river, and all these people from EMA, the rural fire to local fire. Lawrence County is phenomenal about having volunteer people and paid people to come out and work for our county. It's just, I've worked all over the state as a game warden, and a lot of places are not fortunate enough to have the kind of response when we need help like we do here in Lawrence County. We're just supported greatly by our city and our county people.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. So is this your first time coming to this luncheon?
No, this is about the 4th time, but when you go to serving steaks, everybody's going to show up, but really, but they've just been great. They've served us hamburgers, hot dogs. It's a wonderful place. This is about the 4th or 5th time that they've actually done it. I think they're doing it every Friday. First Friday in every month.
Yes.
And it's great.
Okay, yeah. So if you could tell all of the people here one thing, what would you tell them?
You live in a great community, and you got a lot of people that care about you. From our local EMS to our fire, to our rural fire, to our city fire, and deputy sheriffs and policemen. We have a great community that supports law enforcement. And it's thankful in America with the mindset of this country that we live in a small community like this that people really support law enforcement, which anybody should be proud to move to Dublin, Lawrence County, Georgia.
All right, well, thank you so much, Larry Dean. It was great meeting you.
Thank you.
Today we're here with Chief Moon. Chief Moon, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you came to this event today?
Well, we just work closely with our businesses, and they're supporting us really well in this community, always have. And it's a great time to sit down with people, network with other agencies, and see business people here, and just sit down and have a meal and have a good time.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about your day-to-day life? What do you do in your job, and what makes what you do so important?
Well, in my job, my biggest thing is making sure that the police officers of our department are looked after, and we believe if we look after our officers, they'll look after the community. And we've been very successful with that, and that's what I pretty much plan my day around. So.
And do you plan on doing this for the rest of your life? Is this your passion?
Yes, I've been in it for 32 years. I can't stop now.
Can't stop. What's your favorite part about your job?
Interaction with people.
Interaction with people. So this must be a great event because you get to interact with a lot of people.
Yes.
And is this your first time coming, or have you came before?
This is the 5th or 6th time. I've been here every time they've had it. So.
Okay, awesome, great. Well, thank you so much.